Consider going back to work if retirement isn't what you expected it to be, or if your retirement income isn't enough. There are several benefits for retirees who choose to remain involved and receive a paycheck in today's workplace, which is trending toward flexible job choices. To get hired, you don't have to commit to a full-time job. There are a variety of jobs that you can do on a pretty flexible schedule. In today's video, we'll share with you 10 jobs that would be a perfect fit for retirees. 10. Freelancer and consultant. Working for yourself is a perfect way to supplement your income while being flexible with your schedule. Keep an open mind because there are freelance positions available for almost every skill set. Freelancing allows you to do what you want while still increasing your earnings. Pay varies greatly depending on the field of expertise. However, freelancers earn an average of $32 per hour. In case you're wondering what particular industries to get into, a good place to start would be tax return consultancy. The beauty of it is that to prepare taxes, you don't need to be an accountant. Working as a tax preparer is seasonal, short-term work. Firms, for example, have been known to take on seasonal tax and administrative workers in over 10,000 locations throughout the United States. You can also take a tax preparation course to gain the skills you need to get hired at the business. Tax preparers make an average of $13.56 per hour, according to PayScale. 9. Senior dog walker and pet sitter. This looks like a win-win venture because as you walk the dogs, you make new friends, and you also keep fit along the way. You can start working as a pet sitter in a number of ways if you enjoy the company of animals. When family, friends, and neighbors are at work or away on vacation, they may need assistance in caring for their dogs. Most dog owners have busy schedules with minimal time left to watch over their pets. Since you'll have ample time up your sleeve, becoming a pet sitter is a solid idea. You could either start your own pet sitting business or work for an animal care organization. It will all depend on your management skills, so that you're also not overbooked or overwhelmed. Also, since pets need that extra attention, it will require you to be mentally and physically fit. Pet sitters make an average of $11.97 per hour. 8. The retail industry. Particularly over the holidays, retail is always recruiting. Consider a holiday season retail job if you don't want to commit to a long-term position. Many stores provide discounts and other incentives to workers, and you might be able to arrange your hours based on your availability. How about package delivery services for holiday season jobs? UPS and FedEx, for example, employ tens of thousands of seasonal workers. You'll be pleased to learn that corporations actually want to hire you after retirement, with numerous retailers actively recruiting older staff. Home Depot teamed up with AARP a few years ago to hire older staff, and the company now claims to have 5,000 employees over the age of 70. According to them, the most valuable attribute is their loyalty and dependability. Retail salespeople receive an average of $14.12 per hour. 7. High school student advisor, substitute teacher or aide. Try working as a substitute teacher or aide if you enjoy working with children and want to work with your schedule. You don't need a degree in education to work in several school districts. You'll be able to accept an assignment based on your availability once you've been recruited. Other school career choices include food service and cafeteria positions, bus drivers and monitors, and administrative positions, in addition to teaching positions. If you're looking specifically into working as a student advisor, you might need certain qualifications. State-by-state standards for obtaining a practice license or credential differ, but most school counselors require a master's degree. An aspiring counselor would most likely gain supervised experience in the field when enrolled in an approved degree program, and some states require candidates to have 1 to 2 years of classroom teaching experience before obtaining certification. Many public school districts seek candidates who are certified in both therapy and teaching. Substitute teachers make an average annual salary of $28,000. 6. Concierge Service. Consider a concierge job at a hotel if you live in a familiar town or city. Your hometown or state is the ideal place to start. You probably already know your city well, and if you don't, it's a good excuse to learn more about it. It's your duty as a concierge to be familiar with the area's restaurants, guides, and other tourist attractions. You get to bask in the light of your guests' appreciation as they explain how good their steak dinner was, or how much fun they had on their tour, after you make suggestions and reservations for them. While the hours are flexible, you likely may be required to work weekends. You'll be assisting guests in making restaurant, tour, case, and activity selections. Consider a second career as a concierge if you know about the best things to do and places to go. If you work for a large corporate hotel chain, you should expect good employee benefits, such as free or heavily discounted stays at the hotel's partners, free meals at the restaurants you recommend, and possibly strong employee benefits. Hotel concierges receive an average annual salary of $29,357. 5. Employed at a resort. For retirees who want to get away from the 9-to-5 office routine, resorts are ideal. Consider a resort job if you live near the beach or mountains. Since many ski and beach resorts are open all year, you aren't limited to seasonal jobs. Part-time and full-time roles are also open. You'll be able to put your previous work experience to good use, or try something entirely new. A resort work provides a lot of great benefits and perks if you have the versatility. The average annual wage for resort employees is $29,050. It might come in handy if you can branch into offering staff services. Seeing as resorts often have several events, it will definitely come in handy to have your fingers in more than a few pies. You will get paid to assist at events, performing arts centers, concert venues, and theaters. Whether you enjoy music, theater, or the arts, you'll be able to watch the show when working as an event staffer, and you'll get perks, including free or discounted tickets to other activities. You may be able to get hired to work at conferences, professional association meetings, workshops, and other business events depending on your venue. The average event worker earns an average of $12.40 per hour and collects $60 in tips per day. 4. Working at a winery or a wine bar. This is my ideal post-retirement role. It's a laid-back job where you get to talk about wine with strangers all day. What's not to like about that? It's not necessary to be a sommelier or a wine connoisseur, but it certainly helps. All you need is a desire to work for a small wage and a passion for wine. You usually get steep discounts on the wines sold at the establishment, as a perk of the work. It's not quite the same as matching 401k contributions, but it's always a fun perk. This work is ideal for someone who wants a regular schedule, is friendly and supportive, enjoys trying new wines, and can build long-term relationships with wine customers and colleagues. 3. Working at a nonprofit. Working for a nonprofit organization does not pay well, but it can be extremely rewarding. Begin volunteering at your favorite local charities and nonprofits. Participate in their activities by volunteering. Learn about the employees, supervisors, and other volunteers. Offer to take a seat on their chessboard. Then inquire as to how you can collaborate with them even more closely. Explain your job experience, skill set, and network, as well as the fact that you're looking to change professions to pursue more interesting and less stressful work. The best they can do is tell you they'll put you to work right away. The worst and most dreaded line is, "We'll let you know if we hear something or a spot opens up." They might also say they're interested. If a nonprofit job is in the future for you, like many older people planning their post-retirement plans, then you should definitely research patterns and opportunities. For others, the path is a bit easier. It's as simple as stepping down from volunteer boards where they've served for many years and joining the organization's staff. Smart charities usually hire older workers to add diversity and experience to their workforce, whether these jobs be full-time or part-time. 2. Craftepreneur. Homemade products such as soap, knitted items, macrame, candles, and other personal crafts and artisan goods have a large demand. So why not make money from what you love to create? You can turn your hobby of making stuff with your hands into a side hustle. People love buying and giving one-of-a-kind handmade pieces. On Etsy, you can easily create a virtual shop and sell your products online. The website is easy to navigate, and they walk you through the process of setting up your store step by step. This form of a company allows you to reach out to consumers all over the world. The website charges a small fee for its services and guarantees that all transactions are safe and secure. If you have any website development skills, you can create your own personal website using services like Shopify, or you can pay someone to do it for you. You may also look for seasonal craft fairs in your area and set up a small table with your crafts for sale. 1. Gardener. We've all seen a rise in the love of gardening of late, so why not make the best of it? Turn your green finger into money. There are many ways to transform the green stuff you grow into green money in your pocket, if you enjoy gardening. Herbs could be grown, and lavender pillows could be sold. Alternatively, you may dry the herbs and sell them in packages. You may also have a garden sale where you sell your homegrown plants and vegetables to local residents. You could also go to meet your neighbors from across the street as a bonus. You might also consider renting space at your local farmer's market, if you have a large garden and are willing to do some marketing. People like to buy fresh produce grown locally, and your garden will be able to help meet this demand. Do you enjoy growing lovely flowers? You may offer exclusive and customized bouquets made from roses or wildflowers. Income from these jobs is heavily dependent on the number of hours put in, and seasons as well, seeing as flowers and plants are mostly seasonal bloomers. So, how exactly do you land on one of these jobs as a retiree? There are many options for finding work once you've determined what you want to do. Use keywords that fit the job type and location on job search sites. Craigslist is a great place to look for freelance, part-time, flexible, and short-time work. Check the gigs and part-time pages, as well as the employment section on the web for your place. Word of mouth is also successful. Tell all you meet that you're interested in returning to work, even if it's just part-time. You may be able to generate some good leads that lead to a job opportunity. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.